Hey, this is Judah Mantel from SceneForge Studio, and in this video I'm going to go over the changes and improvements in version 0.5.11. Now, this has some really cool things, mainly relating to the way your mobile app connects to the SceneForge editor. Because previously all that stuff was specifically in shoot mode, because all it really did was control virtual cameras, which is pretty cool. But now that we're working with a whole host of new features and options for that system that I'll go over now, the UI for that was kind of separated into different areas. So we still have our mobile camera tracking section over here, but it just says connect a mobile device to continue. So to connect a device, we can go open up this new connectivity menu, devices, up at the top right. And you can see we have the connection menu that you might be familiar with that used to be over here. So with the app open, that looks significantly different now. All you have to do is click connect. It'll search for devices and then connect. Now on the app, there's a couple different options, two at the moment: camera tracking and set scan. Now if I click on camera tracking, I get the standard camera tracking system that you're familiar with. So you can move the camera around and we have all these options that appear here, and the UI is exactly as it was previously. But in the app, if I exit camera mode, you'll see that these options now disappear because we're no longer in camera mode, but it still is connected, as you can see. Now, the other mode available now is set scan or set measuring. And what that does is it allows for easy pre-visualization of two things. One, the way your physical shooting area is going to interact with your virtual scene, or for kind of just laying out scenes in SceneForge for previs of your real set. So to do this, you can click Create Dynamics Set Area. And this brings in a special 1 meter by 1 meter plane here, which you can see is like an X-ray view to the grid as you move it around. And I'm going to place it right here. And when this is selected, you can go into set scan mode on the app, and it essentially opens up an augmented reality ruler app that you can use to scan in the bounds of your set, so to speak. So I don't have that much space because I'm in my apartment, but I can scan out the bounds of my set. And the app says I have 2.2 square meters. And all I have to do is click send. And you can see that when the plane is selected, it now fits the dimensions of my real play space. So you can see here, despite it being very accurate, it kind of looks a little small just because everything else is scaled up significantly. So it's still a little buggy, but it is being actively worked on. And you can move this around anywhere you want, and you can rotate it around the Y-axis. So all the other functionality that you're familiar with already, all the tutorial videos that are out there for the mobile camera tracking, work exactly the same. It's just the setup process that's a little bit different. So again, you open up the app, click connect, and you'll also see that the icon turns green up in the top right, so you always know that there's a phone connected. And then once you enter camera tracking mode, this UI will now become the way it was in other videos. And so with that, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.